Okay, first of all, to begin with, when you look at the generation that we are in, it is a generation that is very much advanced in technology.
Right.
And the world is being connected by the internet. And definitely each and every individual out there, every millennial is finding themselves on these internet platforms. Now, the problem that is coming about is that when you go on these internet platforms, you find people being memed. And this definitely will lower their self-esteem. And others would go on these internet platforms just for the defamation of one's character, where someone's character is brought down. So one of the things that I feel is very much important to take note, first of all, I would like to compliment the previous regime of the government, where they enforced serious cyberbullying. They gave out cyberbullying rules that would govern people that are going in or about on these internet platforms just to go and meme someone out there. So the message to each and every individual out there who would want to go on these internet platforms to go on and start defaming someone, the one thing that is for sure is that the law will catch up with you. Because when you look at the body, ZICTA is a body that has come in so that it governs all areas of the internet. So there's the body, which is ZICTA, will definitely spot you out whenever you try to defame someone or to meme someone on these internet platforms. For example, we've got other people who have been disadvantaged looking at using these internet platforms, such as the elderlies. Some time ago, we had people, elderlies, who are memed just for the sake of using the internet platforms. Yes, and on the other hand is that the internet will be able to connect each and every one of us. There are certain things that I cannot find out when I'm just walking the street unless I turn on my internet. And from there I would understand, okay, this is what is happening in my country. But where I find a situation where if I go on the internet, I will be memed. If I go on the internet, someone will come in my inbox or someone would post something bad about me, definitely the encouragement of me using the internet will be lowered, and I'll be in a dark in terms of how I know the world, how the world is running. So I'll be cut off of information. So it is very much imperative that we, the citizens of Zambia, know that the internet is a body that has been made for each and every one of us, so that we get to access the information that must be given. Now, where you go on the internet memeing someone, it is very good enough that ZICTA will definitely catch up with you, but I still feel there is room of improvement. Okay. There's still room for improvement in terms of how we enforce the law. And hopefully to find out, we are very hopeful that definitely maybe the incoming regime may make strong rules that will govern the cyberbullying, okay, so that people can enjoy themselves and express themselves. Mind you, it is a media. Media is a platform where people can bring out their views. Now, in an instance where you bring out your view on a certain particular topic, you discover that you are being memed. There is something that is being said that is very negative. So definitely you fail to express yourself. So the incoming government is highly urged that at least they enforce the Cyberbullying Act, so that they make sure that each and every culprit out there is definitely comprehended in terms of how we look at cyberbullying.
Okay, now transition from, we're moving from the analog to the digital, to the digital world. And of course, almost every media house, every other, news media house that you'd want to really get to access information is almost coming to, the digital platforms. And of course, if one can only be there because they have specific interest, and of course one must not really abuse that channel, and of course that bullying someone on the internet. Now, as a student, we have a new government. What are your expectations in summary?
My expectations in summary are that the incoming government should definitely draft out strong rules and principles that would definitely govern the internet, in terms of seeing that ZICTA is very much given the support that it needs to make sure that it spots out each and every person out there who is going on the internet for the sake of cyberbullying. So the government should, at least in the state that it is now in, construct definitely good rules and principles that would definitely help us in terms of how we quarantine the cyberbullying.
Okay, one who's following and watching from Nigeria, from South Africa, from Zimbabwe, Botswana, these other surrounding countries, what advice would you give to one who wants to do law at Eden University?
Okay, one who's watching, when you come at Eden University, you will never go wrong.
Thank you so much for coming through on the show and for giving us that information, pertaining the School of Law, and hoping to have you next on the show so that we can talk about more issues concerning the School of Law. Thank you so much, and let's just have our final break, and as we come back, we're joined by the Deputy Head Teacher, Mr. Ngoma from Willow Secondary School. Stay tuned.
Ambition is priceless, and your future is bright. Yes, there comes a time when one must choose what their future will be. And most of us don't know. But as we grow, things get a little clearer. We start to see what we really want to be and focus our strengths on those things that we know we're good at. But the moment of truth comes in when we enter university, when we're seated in that huge lecture room and our future flashes before our eyes. Yes, right there. That is when we know exactly who we are and who we are going to be. Eden University will help you do just that. Put your future in the hands of people who know what they're doing. Eden University, your dream university. In life, regardless of your background, a good education levels the playing field of equal opportunities. But before that, there comes a time when you have to take a stand and choose what type of future you want for yourself. Whether it is in medicine and health sciences, education, humanities and social sciences, law and business studies, in pharmacy or natural sciences and engineering, Eden University has an answer for you. Eden University, your dream university. In life, regardless of your background, a good education levels the playing field of equal opportunities. But before that...
Okay, we're back, and in case you just joined us, it is Eden Live right here in our ABN studios, and of course bringing you information from the heart of Eden University. Previously I had a law student who just articulated issues concerning the cyberbullying, and of course before that I had pupils from Willow Secondary School, and to sum it up, now I had to save the best for the last, and I'm joined in the studio by Mr. Ngoma, or with Mr. Ngoma, who is actually the Deputy Head Teacher, Willow Secondary School. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Finally, I've come to have a chat with you. I've been dying to really, have a chat with you, because I don't know who's been running away from who. I don't know if it's me running away from you or you running away from me.
I think it's been you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. What news do you have for, the masses and everyone who's watching right now?
Okay, the news I have is that when you come to Willows, you definitely find people that will welcome you with all their heart. For example, if you want to register with us, or maybe you've got a problem with a kid who's not really good at reading, writing, bring them at Willows and you receive the best teachers from there.
Okay. Looking at, I've just